Hello folks, welcome to Deconstructing the Game. My name is Mike, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the gun stores and the weapon ranges in Night City, some of which have been completely cut from the game or unused completely, so let's get to it. Shoot to Thrill is the only mission that I know of in which we can use a shooting range in order to win a gun, but there are actually other shooting ranges within Night City which we can visit normally, and there are some other shooting ranges that are hidden behind walls which you can only get to via PC console commands, and one of which actually has another shooting competition within it, but is never used conventionally within the game. Second Amendment in V's apartment is an interesting one because when Wilson goes into the back office during Shoot to Thrill, you can see that the corridor goes around the corner and there is actually crates containing rare component parts within those boxes. So I'm guessing this was meant to be a slightly bigger area for the player to explore and maybe some more missions involved in this area, or it could just be the fact that they put crates in there to populate the area and they just happen to be coded and automatically populated by the game. It is a shame that this shooting range is completely unavailable to use after the mission, as I'd like to see some companion missions or friendly competitions with friends to see if we could kind of engage in that kind of stuff, or just general challenges that go on like a 1 to 5 star rating and you get some kind of reward for the best high score. I would hope to see that in the future, but as of now it's just completely unused. There's one in Kabuki which is also fully available to use whenever you like. The only difference is that this one you can actually shoot providing you get close enough into the booth, otherwise there's no way you can actually get any weapons out. You have to go right in towards the booth and look down range and access your weapon wheel to be able to fire down range. If you look anywhere else other than down range, your character will automatically holster the weapon and you'll be unable to shoot any further until you walk back into the booth and then try again. There's no competitions or challenges in this area, but there are other NPCs engaged in the shooting range activities, but you can't interact with them at all and you can't do anything further. I did try this in the beta version to see if it was the same, and the only slight difference is that you can draw your weapon, but you can't fire down range no matter how close inside the booth you get. So maybe they're working on something for potentially challenges or activities in the future. But as of now, it's just the range at the Second Amendment and the one that I just showed you, which is just used for, I don't know, exploration I guess. But there's one in Japantown which was highlighted to me by Pablo397, who asked if I could do some range videos and exploration videos that he touched on, so I've gone ahead and made a range video. This range is actually in Japantown and it's one of the videos that Pablo's featured in his channel. And in this one, there's actually a competition going on between you and another NPC, I imagine. As soon as you get into this building here, a start timer will appear and the targets will come down range towards you. So I'm guessing this was meant to be kind of a mission or an activity you could do just on the fly, but they decided to cut it for some reason. Maybe they'll bring it back in the future. There are other features inside here, like there's another room behind this door here, but it's gone to nothing. So maybe there was meant to be another room here connected to the building for some missions, or maybe a lounge or something. No idea, it's just speculation just now. But if you want to find this area, all you have to do is look at Japantown and look at the fast travel point, which is labelled Skyline and Solanas. Rifles and pistols at Crunch Plaza is one other area which cannot be accessed unless you have console commands. But once you delete the door, the interior is very much the same as in Japantown and in Kabuki. Same range idea, but this time there's no one down there doing anything. There is one person looking at guns, I think, on the shelf, but there's no one accessing any weapons, shooting down range, and there's no staff down here either. It is a shame because, as I say, I would like to see some challenges or activities at some point involving our companions, either Judy or Panam down here, even characters we've met before in the game. We can invite them around, even if they're planning on using this for like an online feature. Maybe that was an idea that they kind of shelved for the time being, but who knows. It's just interesting to see that these areas exist, even if they are kind of copied and pasted from each other. There's a computer tablet that you can access which has, I think it's a hacking ability for the CCTV, and there's just internet access as well. There's also a place called Reki Shooting Range, or Reki Shooting Range, within the downtown area of Cyberpunk, but unfortunately for us there's no interiors. Even removing the doors and having a peek with the CyberEngineTweaks doesn't really reveal much. They're complete empty space, even though the fast travel point does actually say shooting range. I don't know if that's meant to be a different type of shooting range, who knows, but I was expecting this to be an actual range. There might be enough space in here to have a booth for purchasing weapons and for shooting down range, but at the moment there's nothing really here. There is a top level with vending machines, which, if you didn't know already, you can actually purchase disposable weapons from these vending machines and use them and just throw them away. There are many other weapons dealers in Night City that I checked out for this, and Ryan checked them out as well, but all the other doors lead to nowhere. If you delete the doors, it's just the void that you see. So hopefully CD Projekt Red will populate these areas with different ranges, give us different activities in the future, and allow us to have a bit of fun with our firearms. If you've enjoyed the content you've seen here today in this video, you can always check out more on the YouTube channel. We're also on Discord as well, where you can join in some discussions about Cyberpunk if you so wish. My name's Mike, you've been watching Deconstructing the Game, and as always, I'll catch you later.